Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And today's topic is a controversial one, and that is talking about the black pill. Ooh, and whether the people in that community are right about dating in modern times, in my opinion, of course. If you do not know what the black pill internet community is, it is a group of men who completely believe that how good looking you are, especially your face and your height, is the only thing that will determine whether you can get a girlfriend or not, and that someone's personality and values as a person do not matter much, if at all, when it comes to attracting women. The short answer is yes and no. I do think that looks is the most important factor in attracting a woman that you desire, don't get me wrong, and that ugly short guys will have a very hard time attracting a girl that is significantly more attractive than them. In an age where most women have the ability to get any guy they want through dating apps, it has made them much more selective in the men that they want to see, and many of them using it have only been seeing very attractive men. Therefore, even if that woman is about a 5 out of 10 in the look scale, if she has been getting attention and or slept with guys who are like an 8 or above, they will only be conditioned as a result to want these men from now on and disregard any man below that level. I believe the statistics roughly show that nearly 50% of modern day couples have met through a dating app, and that is just ridiculous, honestly. It is a cruel reality that many of us men have to accept. However, it does not mean that we should just give up on finding a girlfriend. Far from it. You see, in the internet, we are only ever exposed as men to the types of women that like to party, get drunk, and have delusional standards of dating. When in the real world, in fact, there are plenty of good women out there that value your personality, looks, and morals. You may not find them in your local nightclub, but you may have success finding them through like church or through local sports clubs, for example. Now, if you are an incel who is not actively trying to improve every aspect of his life whilst improving his body and facial features over time, then obviously how are you going to attract any sort of decent looking woman in the process? Because the more you level up your physique and your finances and what you bring to the table, the more opportunities you're going to be getting by women to date them. Sorry if this has triggered some of you guys, but it is women who control the dating market, and they do not want to date no loser. Trust me. Now, for those men who are truly born with undesirable facial genetics in the Western world and are less than 5'7" in height, you are going to have to put in 3 times the amount of work compared to the average man in order to look just as attractive. Sorry to break it to you all, but it's the truth, and you will have to accept the harsh reality that you will most likely never be able to attract a stunning female 10 out of 10 model who will truly love you and not for your money these days. Now, considering you have put in tons of work into improving your looks with no results in dating over the course of several years, you will have 3 options that you will need to think. So the first option is to unfortunately have to go through facial surgery. Now, obviously, do this with the advice and guidance of a qualified doctor, and do not try and fully reconstruct your face, because that's not going to do you any good. You know, it doesn't even have to be that drastic, honestly. Or secondly, fly out to a country in the East, as the women there are going to be much more accepting of the way you look. Or thirdly, just date someone who is just as attractive as you are. In an ideal world, both men and women should be dating people in the same looks rating department, as most couples have done in history. Real life evidence has shown time and time again that these are the longest and most fulfilling relationships for both genders. It's just with the rise of social media, both genders have been exposed to extreme beauty standards and only ever want to date someone who is extremely attractive, rather than care what the person is truly like on the inside. And that is a huge problem nowadays that will continue to get worse in the future. And you just have to accept it and not fall into this trap. So to summarize this topic, I do believe the black pill is correct in stating that looks is the most important factor in modern times in order to attract the woman you want. However, it seems to only be focusing on a select group of individual women's views who are participating in the degenerate dating culture and getting used by the top-looking men. On the other hand, there are many other women out there in the world who are not involved in the modern dating app scene and who would not mind dating an average or below average looking man if he was anywhere from a 3 to a 6 in the look scale, if he has other things going on for him. At the end of the day, how attractive someone is a very subjective matter, and there will always be a wide variety of preferences. So just because you are deemed unattractive by most of society, you will still have some people who will find you attractive, albeit the minority, obviously. It's just going to be harder for you, and you just have to accept it and not give up on dating. Because remember, as soon as you decide to give up, this is when you will lose. In the meantime, you should be pursuing the lifestyle that you want to live in the future every single day, and improve yourself constantly, and to find happiness and fulfillment in the people you surround yourself with, and love you for who you are and not what you look like. Because that is what counts the most in life. The truth of the matter is, life isn't fair, and it will never be. All you can do is to become the best version of yourself and leave no stone unturned till the day you die. There is hope out there for every man to get the girls they want, but you will have to put in the work to make that happen. In my next video, I will be talking about the most important things that you can do to max out your looks to become the most attractive version of yourself that you can be. Well, you have made it to the end of this video. If you have felt that this video was very informative and enlightening on the situation that the Western world is facing when it comes to dating, a like and subscribe would be very much appreciated. Anything that you disagree or agree with in this video, comment down below and we can have a civilized discussion about what you think about my opinions on this regard. Anyways, guys, do not let that disturb you and throw you off in life, because the most important thing is to always keep fighting for the life you want to live, no matter how you look and no matter what genetics you were given at birth. Because that doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is what you do in this world and the positive impact that you can have on others. This is Xavier, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.